Weekend wey go sweet na Thursday na im dey begin. Finally the truth is out. We all have been waiting for Dabota and Diadem to know wetin happen to that sisterhood stroke friendship. Oya, get your popcorn ready, relax, gist work blog got you covered. So Diadem respond to claim of popular blogger Stella by saying that her friendship with Dabota ended because of jealousy. Now Diadem brought out her own receipts. Guys, no be small matter o. This year na do me I do you, man no go vex, abi God no go vex. Oya o. So Diadem said, just to put this out there, seeing all the hate trend and the smear campaign about me online, I like to set some records straight depending on my mood. Let's start with this. Anyone remember this alert I posted hyping Dabota? Well, as soon as it was posted, I was told it's called Girls Game, needs to be returned, which I did immediately. Check time and date on the next post. Every time you fall out with someone, it seems like your first instinct is to use bloggers to tear them down. I started becoming genuinely concerned when you admitted to taking Sophia's story about the boat to Keto Juice. And it's not just me, even with your other friends whose name I won't mention, there always seems to be a pattern of using blogs to damage their reputation. I've spent years building my brand, my business, and everything I've worked for. Do you really think you can bring me down? Honestly, blame Miss Erica for encouraging me to reconnect with you because you know I had already cut you off before. In the last 2 years alone, I've asked you to stay away from me twice. I refuse to be used, manipulated, dragged into unnecessary drama. Please get over yourself and leave me alone. I just want to leave. Exactly what I'm doing. Cutie confirmed she sent my gist to her about the whole big church saga. I had to beg my brother to talk to Cutie to take down Coco's picture. They shouldn't test me, else I will post more receipts. Yaba. She and Stella are close friends, so get my name off your mouth, Dabota Lawson. Leave me alone. I'm glad you are finally speaking up. Let's address her right before I tell my own side. First of all, I was never your fan, regardless of what you wrote. That's the narrative you created in your own head. Let's be clear. There was never a time I begged influencer to attend my party. Also, which wedding men are you referring to? Amani, the one that came in with Tolubale and you got upset. Restless human being. As for Churchill, I've never denied knowing him. But let's talk about the real issue. Churchill rejected your friend in him and you spent a lot of time trying to make that happen for her. You also tried to introduce him and I clearly told you I know him. He went on to speak badly about Tonto, called her names and repeatedly told me how much you dislike her. You even warned me not to greet her when I got to Abuja. I laughed and carried on. I got there and did exactly the opposite and once again you were upset. As for the visa issue, I only asked for the contact of the visa agent because he wanted to attend the party with Tenny. Please provide a message where I supposedly sent you his data page or any information. The only thing you sent was the we talk about the different men you tried to introduce me to. The same men you were sending my pictures to without my knowledge because you wanted financial gain. The money you claim you spread at my party, you were seen putting it back into your car. Yes, I borrowed 1 million from you because we were in a meeting and I couldn't make a transfer at that moment. When I paid you back, I sent 1.5 million and even added extra so you could buy gifts for your daughter. Wahala no dey finish oh guys. Hey, I hope you are ready because it's gonna be a long weekend. Now let's address the 10,000 naira issue. At the time I was building my home and needed financial support, so I requested funds from Madam Moji's company. She asked me to use my car as a collateral and I refused. I carried you along throughout the entire process and was genuinely surprised by her response. Regardless, I went ahead and launched my product. Interestingly, this is the same woman whose husband you openly admitted to me you found attractive and couldn't stop talking about. The claim that I told people not to work with you is honestly laughable because you were the same person who had issue with LFG for choosing my brand as the official makeup partner to her fashion show. If I truly wanted people to avoid you, why would I even take hold your hands and make you relevant again in the industry into Miss Erica's life? Please give it a rest. Ngwanu. Guys, all these things that Dabota and then them. So guys, this is what Dabota says that triggered them to come out and be writing episode. Like I said, it's Aurora for Aurora. You fire me, I fire you back. Omo, this is Dabota's comment. Adiola Chizoba, then them. Diadem, sorry. Is there any time your gutter behavior will not surface on social media in the name of friendship? And it's not always the same damn storyline. Always. Town crier, ring light heavyweight champion. Babe, I met you as a fan in my comment section years ago and gave you the privilege to assess me. Secondly, it is paining me that I'm the successful woman and everything and more that you thought coming close to me would diminish. Boho. Anyways, the same way you beg people to buy your Ashebi to the point that several influencers have called you out is the same way you begged me to send you money on a very day you announced your Ashebi for sale because you wanted people to see money coming in and encourage others, particularly men, to give you even more. You continuously begged me to invite wedding men to your party, and I repeatedly declined. Concerning Churchill, babe, you brought your own business into the public domain. You went to Abuja and within a matter of hours, you were publicly displaying your relationship and engaging in PDA in a nightclub. Was I there? You even begged me to allow you both to come on a Bali trip. My dear, I processed both your visas, yours and Churchill for Bali. I have the visa evidence with me. This is the reason why then was, replying. Guys, it never end though. So, when you attended his son's birthday, I repeatedly told you that if you are romantically involved with this man, there was absolutely no point pretending to be friends with his ex-wife. As if the witch you thought posting her would diminish that talk. Desperado. Shame. Now, talking about money, your birthday, I spent well over 5 million spraying you. I brought other people who also sprayed you. There is a video evidence. Not only did I spray you, I even made souvenir for your party as a friend. Talking about money, how many times have you borrowed money from me and left me waiting for months before paying me back? Ha! This is the worst. Hey! So, since we are discussing money and opportunities, Adiola, your attitude towards me a noticeable change after you approached the same financial company seeking $10,000 in funding their Macy's big bank and were unsuccessful, while I subsequently went through their process, secured funding, and publicly celebrated that achievement. You wanted to kill yourself because after that, I noticed a clear change in your behavior towards me. When I renovated and rebranded my business and showed you preview of the new product, that hospitality only became more intense. I subsequently began hearing that you were telling people not to work with me. Dabota came prepared. Oh. Speaking of Sophia, as I have already said, the boat was hired, whether it appeared on a blog or not. I said what I had to say directly to her face on a national television, without mincing my word. We have since moved past that situation. Speaking of the blogger, I dare you to publish the evidence supporting every allegation you've made. And to the blogger, please feel free to publish whatever evidence you claim exists as well. I would love to see it. You have created a public impression about me. So now state your real grievance publicly and specifically stop hiding behind stories about others. Say exactly what Dabota Lawson did to you. This one a confirmed challenge. Hi, who they breathe? If you say you be who, come out and explain. They go explain tire, guys. The Jarvis interview is another example. You initially refused to do it because, in your own word, I don't want to be associated with such. I encourage you to do it to introduce your brand to a new set of audience. You eventually did the interview, didn't tell me when, but when it comes out, all I saw was you indirectly insulting some of the same people you had previously asked to support you by buying your ashebi and spending the hard-earned money celebrating you, including me, which I brought directly to your attention and called you out your gutter behavior. This Dabota mouth ugly. Hi! Speaking of a friend, when I was helping you during your pregnancy for your married boyfriend on November, I was the best sister in the world, right? Open your dirty mouth and say anything and I will post screenshots. When the BIML opportunity came, I could have pursued it alone. Instead, I encourage you repeatedly to join me on that campaign because I genuinely wanted you to benefit from the opportunity too. I have consistently encouraged you, supported you and shared opportunities with you wholeheartedly. I could stand in front of anyone with my full chest and declare the love I had for you because no human being on earth could truthfully say that I was pretending or faking that friendship. This kind of friendship I know they like you. Even when it comes to our faith, I personally encourage you to embark on a learning journey. There are witnesses. I came to your office, walk you through your exam preparation. So now I am putting this to you publicly. Tell the whole world exactly what Dabota Lawson did to you. Leave the clock and book stories about everybody else out of it. Be explicit. State the offenses. State what happened. State exactly what I did, because if you are going to publicly create the impression that I wronged you, then have the courage to publicly tell people exactly how I wronged you. Challenge. This friendship, it has gone beyond repair. Is basbos. But one thing I don't like in this is any friend that can come out and publicly say what happens to you when you people are in good terms, that person will be better friend. Please stay away from such friend, because a true friendship will fight, but they will never watch the dirty Lena outside. So guys, thank you so much for watching to the end. Please don't go anywhere, because like I said, Friday or weekend we go sweet. Now from Thursday it dey begin. So guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Peace out.